Greetings everybody and welcome to Madrid Ball. I hope you all are safe and sound. Finally, the international break has come to an end and now the more exhilarating times lie ahead. Our fate will be decided in a matter of 15 days. There is a relentless fixture schedule and we are going to root for our team with all our heart and all our passion. We all have our eyes on the big fixtures, the big prize, but we have to remember first we must get past the La Liga minnows. We must dispatch Eibar today and we first have to deal with them before we look any further. So today in this video we are going to do the match preview of Real Madrid vs Eibar. There are also some news regarding Erling Haaland and his pursuit to find his next club. So we'll discuss all of that and let's get started. And let's start with the hottest property of world football right now. Yes, I'm talking about Erling Haaland. Apparently, Mino Raiola and Haaland's father have started off the European tour in the past few days. The tour first started with Barcelona. It has been said that Mino Raiola has very good relations with the new president of Barcelona, Juan Laporta, and Barcelona are highly interested in the youngster even with their current financial situation. Then Raiola and Haaland's father went to Madrid where they had a discussion with Jose Angel Sanchez, who is the general director of Real Madrid. Mr. Perez didn't speak to Mino Raiola as he had some other obligations to fulfill, but it is being said that talks with both Barcelona and Madrid were very positive. It may be the case that both the teams put forward their projects in front of Raiola and Haaland's father, and right now it's just a part of the preliminary round of the transfer saga. This possibly was just a chat between the parties of what's going on, what step they may be taking in the upcoming transfer market, how interested the clubs are in Haaland, and a shallow overview of Haaland's expectations could have been put forward. But the important part here is that there is nothing serious yet. This saga has just begun and we expect to see many more twists and turns in the days to come. There are also some suggestions from Mr. Fabrizio Romano that after meeting the Spanish teams, Mino Raiola will also meet up with the English teams in the days to come. The likes of Man City, Chelsea, and even Manchester United would like to be in the race. So as you see, we should not at all be surprised to see a bidding war in the upcoming days. There are also suggestions from Catalonia Radio that Mino Raiola has informed Juan Laporta that Haaland only wants to play with Real Madrid or Barcelona. Now I don't know how much faith we should put in these reports, but we have heard the ever-reliant Fabrizio Romano that there is nothing serious yet and we should stick to that. A lot will also depend on where Dortmund finish this season. They are currently 5th in the table, so if they are unable to nail a Champions League spot at the end of the season, the likelihood of Haaland leaving Dortmund significantly increases. There are some suggestions that Dortmund may be charging more than 150 million for this transfer, and the commission of the agent may take the sum to 200 million. So we find some big numbers are involved here, but we have to hold on and be patient with this saga. We have to see what course of action Real Madrid take. There is the case of Real Madrid being interested in Kylian Mbappe as well, and both are going to create a massive hole in the pocket of Madrid. So this summer, if both the players would be on a move, it is a bit difficult to see both of them landing in the same place. But hey, it's the election year and we can't rule out any crazy stuff. So that's the update on the transfer front, and now we must do the match preview of Real Madrid vs Eibar. The match will be played at the Alfredo Di Stefano and this will be a very early kickoff. It will be played at 4:15 PM CET, so you better get done with your regular work soon enough to watch your favorite players in action. Now if we talk about Eibar, they are currently in the 19th position. They have 23 points from 28 games, and the possibility of playing in Segunda B next season is very real for Eibar. They are scrambling at the bottom of the pile. They have not got a single victory in the last 12 matches, and surely Mendilibar and co would be looking to get something out of this fixture, because from here on, every point is going to be huge for Eibar. Now if we talk about the threats that Eibar possess, Kike Garcia would be spearheading the attack of Eibar. He has been the top scorer this season, but I think many eyes would be on Bryan Gil as well. He's having a very good season, which recently earned him a call to the Spanish national team. He's young, he's enthusiastic, and both Barcelona and Real Madrid have their eyes on the 19-year-old. And now if we talk about Real Madrid, firstly if we have a look at the squad list, Toni Kroos is back and that's a huge relief. However, it's highly likely that Carvajal and Fede Valverde will not be ready for the first leg against Liverpool. The case of Valverde we have discussed earlier. He seems to be trying his best to be ready for the El Clasico, but the case of Carvajal is a bit more complicated. There was some optimism early on that Carvajal would possibly be ready after the international break. He would be ready for Liverpool, but the optimism has been dwindling a bit. As of now, Valverde and Carvajal are both involved in light training. They have been working out in the gym, and let's see if there is any more updates in the the near future. And as for Eden Hazard, he has taken some big steps in his recovery. As you can see in this picture, he completed parts of the training with the group, and there are suggestions that he may be ready for the first leg of the Champions League. Now, I personally wouldn't get my hopes up with those suggestions. Zidane in the interview had mentioned that they are going to take a very cautious approach with Hazard, and it may take him 10 days more to recover completely before he's available for selection. This is the right approach in my opinion. We don't at all want Hazard to be back playing 15 to 20 minutes and then picking up another injury. So that's all the news we have related to our players, and now let's hear what Zidane had to say in his pre-match press conference. First of all, previewing the match, Zidane said, "We are happy to be back playing again. That's the key thing. We know we are heading into the closing stages and every game is vital. We are entering the final stage and we have 15 finals to go because we want to reach the Champions League finals starting with tomorrow's game. A game with great intensity awaits us." Sergio Ramos was also highly discussed in the interview as expected, and Zidane was asked if it was a mistake to send Sergio Ramos to the Spanish national team. Zidane replied, "Ramos' injury is nobody's fault, not the national team nor Real Madrid. That's football. We have seen it happen a lot this year at every team. We don't like the side of football, but it happens and we have to accept it. It's nobody's fault. We just want Sergio to recover as soon as possible. We know what a player he is. He's our captain and he always wants to play. He's got a bit of discomfort and we'll hope he'll recover very soon." Then Zidane was asked about the contract situation of Sergio Ramos, to which he responded, "We want him to stay here. That's how I feel as a coach because of all he is as a player, all he's achieved and what he represents." Then Zidane was asked about the continuous Erling Haaland links. There were many questions, but Zidane got a bit annoyed as all these questions were deviating the attention from the game against Eibar, and he replied, "He's not my player. I'm not going to say anything about everything going on outside. What interests me is tomorrow's match. I'm tired of saying it. But if someone asks me about another player, then I'll reply the same way." So those are the important bits from the pre-match press conference, and let's move on to the match predictions. Now obviously the question is, which formation are we going to see? With Valverde out, it is quite possible that we return to the 4-3-3, but I don't feel like we are going to see that. I personally think we may see a different formation. It can be a 3-5-2 or it can be the 4-4-2. I do have a feeling that Zidane will try something different, and keeping that in mind, I predict Courtois in goal with a back three of Nacho, Varane and Mendy. Ahead of him there will be the wing-back duo of Marcelo and Vasquez. They will be going up and down on either flanks and will be important attacking outlets. In the midfield we'll have Kroos, Casemiro and Modric, and I'd like to see this formation keeping Liverpool in mind. In the previous match that Mendy and Marcelo played together, it worked out very well, so why not try it one more time? There's also a case for Isco starting for Kroos. He has just returned from injury, so I won't be surprised if Isco starts the match and then Kroos comes on as a substitute to play the second half. Lastly, coming to the attack, it's possible that Zidane will stick with the two-striker formation. Benzema and Vinicius should be starting, but Asensio would also be pushing for a start as he has 2 goals in his last 2 appearances. So that, as you see, is my predicted lineup, and as for my scoreline predictions, I predict Real Madrid 3, Eibar 1. This is a match of great importance. It is important to get the momentum going before the big matches are played, and we here would be looking for a comfortable and dominant performance. And that is all I have in this video. Do let me know how you're feeling ahead of the match, and of course don't forget to put in your match predictions. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care, glory to Madrid, and as always, a la Madrid!